welcome. Here's your writing lesson for today. Today we're going to read the story, How I Became a Pirate. The story is written by Melinda Long and David Shannon. We talked a little bit about this story before. We talked about what we thought it would be about. And who can remind me what we thought the story would be about? JC? Very good. Maybe about the boy meeting some pirates and becoming a pirate. Let's read the story and find out.
How I Became a Pirate. Written by Melinda Long. Illustrated by David Shannon.
Remember, this is an imaginative story. Okay, we're going to focus on what adventures Jeremy is having using his imagination. What adventures is he going to have using his imagination?
How I Became a Pirate. Written by Melinda Long. Illustrated by David Shannon. Pirates have green teeth, when they have any teeth at all. I know about pirates because one day, when I was at the beach building a sandcastle and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed into view. I knew what it was, because its flag had a skull and crossbones on it, and because I could hear the pirates singing, "Hey, ho, blow the man down." They were a little off-key. I tried to tell Dad, but he was busy setting up the beach umbrella. I tried to tell Mom, but she was busy slathering my baby sister with sunblock. So I went back to my sandcastle, but I kept an eye on the pirates. By then, they were rowing to shore. When they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, "Ahoy there, matey! Be this the Spanish Main?" "No," I said. "This is North Beach." "Shiver me timbers," the pirate said. "We must have taken a wrong turn at Bora Bora."
Look at the boy. Does he look surprised? He's like, what on earth?
He walked around my sandcastle. He looked at the moat, then yelled back to his crew. "He's a digger, he is, and a good one to boot." "A good one to boot," the others agreed. "What be your name, matey?" the head pirate asked. "Jeremy Jacobs, sir," I told him.
Who is the main character of the story? What's his name? Jeremy Jacob. Yeah, it says, "What be your name, matey?" The head pirate asked. What's his name? He says, "Jeremy Jacob, sir," I told him. All right, let's keep going.
"Well, Jeremy Jacob," he said, "you're looking at Braid Beard and his crew. We've been needing a digger like yourself. We've a chest of treasure to bury." "Aye, treasure," the others shouted. "You're coming with us," Braid Beard told me. I didn't think Mom and Dad would mind, as long as I got back in time for soccer practice the next day. That's how I became a pirate.
So, how would you describe Jeremy? Maybe he's careless. Very good. He's careless. Maybe irresponsible. You don't just leave somewhere and not tell your parents, right? It's not very responsible. How would the story be different? How would the story be different if another character was at the center of the story? If a character that wasn't as adventurous as Jeremy. Jeremy is adventurous, right? He likes adventure. He was excited to go with them, right? What if it was a scaredy cat and it wasn't an adventurous kind of person? Would the story go a different way? Yeah. It is.
As soon as we were on board, Braid Beard showed me the chest of gold and jewels. "Got to find a safe place for this here treasure. It's high time we were off," he announced. "We're off," we all shouted, and then we set sail. There was plenty to do on board. The pirates taught me to sing sea shanties. The louder, the better. And to say real pirate stuff like landlubber and scurvy dog. By dinner time, I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learned pirate manners. Braidbeard pounded his fist on the table and yelled, "Down the hatch, me laddies!" "Down the hatch!" we all shouted. Braidbeard gulped his food.
What do you guys think it means, down the hatch? Good, to eat or to swallow the food. Did they have manners? No, not really. But did Jeremy start to learn their manners? Yes, he was. Exactly.
And said, "Hand over the meat!" "The meat!" we all roared. Nobody told us to finish our spinach, there wasn't any, or to chew up our carrots. They weren't allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full, and nobody said please or thank you.
How do you guys think he felt about not having any carrots or spinach? Maybe happy. Do you think he liked those kinds of foods? Did he like them though? No, he didn't like them. Let's keep going.
After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates to play soccer. Braidbeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arg, soccer! Arg, soccer!" the crew yelled. Then everybody dove for the ball at once, and it rolled right off the deck. "After it, me hearties!" Braidbeard commanded. "After it?" we all whispered. We fought over who would go get the ball. But it didn't matter anyway, because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for soccer.
Why do you think they were all nervous about getting the ball? Because there was a shark.
By now it was past my bedtime, but nobody tells pirates to go to bed, to take a bath, or to brush their teeth. Maybe that's why their teeth are green. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case. And they don't change into pajamas, unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to, except for maybe swabbing the decks. I wanted to be a pirate forever.
Why is Jeremy the heart of the story? Because he's the main character. Very good. Does he like being a pirate? He sure does.
But then I found out what else they don't do. When I couldn't stay awake any longer, I asked Braidbeard to tuck me in and read me a story. "Tuck you in?" he bellowed. "Pirates don't tuck." "No tucking!" the crew cried. And the only thing they had to read was a map. "Don't you have any books?" I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. "Books?" I didn't even bother to ask about a goodnight kiss. It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story, but I was finally dozing off when a storm broke. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers as waves slammed up against the ship, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin. They were all on deck. "Lower the sails!" Braidbeard shouted. "Batten down the hatches!" Everybody ran around yelling and lowering and battening. Nobody had time to sit close and tell me it would be over soon. Nobody even noticed me. I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate after all.
What problem does Jeremy face now, Rena? Very good. And why doesn't he want to be a pirate anymore, Dustin? Dustin? Okay. Why doesn't he want to be a pirate anymore, Amariah?
Because they're being rude.
They're not being rude. They're trying to save their lives, right? The ship is about to go down with a big wave. But why doesn't he want to be a pirate anymore, Leia? Okay, because they didn't ask about him, because it was every man for himself. He was scared. Would you be scared in the situation? Yeah, he was scared. No one is asking about him. No one's telling him it's going to be okay. This wasn't fun anymore. He was done. He was ready to be done.
Just then, flash, crash, crack. Lightning hit the mast and split it right down the middle. "What do we do now?" yelled one of the pirates. "We'll have to turn back," called another. "But the treasure!" hollered Braidbeard. "Where will we bury the treasure?" I stepped forward. "Maybe I can help," I shouted over the wind. "I think I know the perfect digging spot." When the storm was over, we rowed back to shore and buried the chest. We drew a map so we could find the treasure again, but I don't think I'll need it.
Why do you think he won't need it? Where did they bury it? Very good. Jeremy Jacobs' backyard. They buried it in his backyard. So, how does he solve the problem here? He buries... Very good, and he buries it in his backyard, which is probably a safe place, right?
After that, the pirates repaired the ship and got ready to set sail. Before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, "You make a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll be back to get it soon enough." "Soon enough," the crew repeated. "And if you ever need us," Braidbeard added, "just run the Jolly Roger up yonder pole." "Up yonder pole," the others shouted. And maybe I will, but not today.
Did he want them to come back? No, he's like, maybe one day I will, but not today. Is being a pirate as fun as Jeremy thought it would be? What does he discover he likes about being Jeremy? Okay, he likes to play soccer. Okay, very good. All right, there was a lot of homophones here. Homophones are words that sound the same but are spelled differently and mean different things. Like see and see. C-S-E-E, like I can see you, and C-S-E-A, like the ocean, the sea. Very good. So these words, let's see. Okay, so and then we're going to talk about some idioms. Idioms are sayings that have special meanings which are different from what the individual word means. So an idiom here, good one to boot. What does it mean when he says good one to boot? All right, okay, let's go back to that one. Let's see. What does it say when you say bite your tongue? Do you mean really go bite your tongue? No, but what does that mean? No, it means don't say it, right? So if somebody says bite your tongue, they don't mean literally bite your tongue. That's going to hurt. It's an idiom. They're telling you to not say anything. Like do not talk. It does not mean to actually bite your tongue. All right, let's see. We're going to look through how I became a pirate and identify some examples of homophones and idioms. All right, let's look at this and see some homophones and idioms. Oh.
I have soccer practice.
Did he make it back for soccer practice? Yeah. He did. All right, I'm going to go through and we're going to talk about some homophones real quickly before we end off. All right, so we talked about the homophone C and C, right? Let's look here. How about new? There's this kind of new, K-N-E-W. And then there's N-E-W. Who can raise their hand and tell me what this new means? I'll read the sentence. It says, I knew what it was because its flag had a skull and crossbones on it and because I could hear the pirates sing. So, singing, hey ho, blow the man down. All right, So what does K-N-E-W mean? Leah. Like to know something, but in the past. What does N-E-W mean, Amariah? Blake, like something new. Very good. Like getting something brand new, something that no one's used before. Very good. There's another word like here. Let's see.
Here and here.
Here. There's here like H-E-A-R. What does H-E-A-R mean? What does here H-E-A-R mean? Amaria, give it a try. Good. Hear, like to hear something, to use your ears and to hear something. How about H-E-R-E? What does that mean? Christian, what does here mean? Like here, come get this. Come get this from here. What does that mean?
Come get something from a plate.
I'm asking Christian. Okay, like from a place or a place. Very good. And then we have one more. We have board and board. We have B-O-A-R-D. What does B-O-A-R-D mean, JC? Board, B-O-A-R-D. What is that, JC? No. B-O-A-R-D is what, Dustin? Good. This is a board. B-O-A-R-D. Now, what does B-O-R-E-D, board, mean, JC? Like, good, like the opposite of excited, that having nothing to do. Very good. That's that kind of board. All right. And then we're going to talk about one more. This is an idiom when he says down the hatch. When he's eating. And again, when he says down the hatch, does he really mean throwing something down a hatch? No, but he means swallowing it, right? It's like a narrow hole, like a narrow tube or something in the ground. So down the hatch would mean like to put something down the hatch, and the hatch would be compared to your throat. Okay, it's like it means like to swallow. Okay, very good. All right. That's all we're going to do today. What did we predict would happen in the story? Did we predict that he was going to have these adventures? Did we predict that he was going to enjoy the adventures? Yes, we did. We talked about that. We said that he was going to have a great time being a pirate. Now, was our prediction right? No. Did he enjoy being a pirate?
No.
Not really.
Kind of.
A little bit at first, but then not really. Okay, that's all we're going to do today. I just want to read the story and talk about it. There's nothing for you to write down or anything. So that's all we're going to do today. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.